In the heart of an ancient, untouched valley, hidden from the world's greed and war, there lived a tribe called the Anuru. They were not a people of conquest or cruelty. Rather, their strength lay in something far more powerful. The ability to share not just their resources, but also their thoughts, emotions, and even memories. This gift of sharing was not a burden, but a blessing that bound them together in unbreakable harmony. Through a sacred ritual known as the bonding, every member of the Anuru tribe could pass their knowledge and feelings to another simply by touch. Wisdom was never lost, pain was halved, and joy multiplied. The elders carried the knowledge of generations, freely giving it to the young, who learned not through words but through the direct experience of their ancestors. The Anuru knew no lies, for deception was impossible in a world where all truths were open to be shared. For centuries they thrived in peace, cultivating the land with deep respect and ensuring that no one ever suffered alone. But their harmony could not last forever. One fateful day, an outsider stumbled upon the valley. A weary traveler from a distant kingdom. Driven by desperation, he was taken in and healed by the Anuru, who welcomed him as they would one of their own. But what he saw in them was not kindness. He saw power. He returned to his kingdom and told his king of the Anuru's ability, and greed took hold of the ruler's heart. A great army descended upon the valley, not with swords alone, but with a plan to enslave the Anuru. If they could force the tribe to share their wisdom, they could create warriors who knew every strategy, healers who knew every cure, and spies who could uncover any secret. The power of the Anuru would make the kingdom unstoppable. The Anuru, bound by their nature, could not fight with hatred in their hearts. They tried to share their pain with the invaders to make them feel the horror of destruction. But the soldiers had steeled their minds against emotion. One by one, the Anuru were forced to share their memories until their minds were emptied, their identities stripped away. Some tried to flee, but without their shared wisdom, they became lost in the unfamiliar wilderness. Others resisted, only to have their gift turned into a curse, forced to impart their knowledge against their will. In the end, the valley fell silent. The Anuru were no more. Their gift, once a beacon of unity, had been exploited until it left them hollow. The conquerors rejoiced, but their victory was short-lived. For without the Anuru's balance, the shared knowledge turned into an uncontrollable storm. The warriors, filled with conflicting strategies from 1,000 minds, fell into madness. The healers, burdened with the pain of countless deaths, succumbed to despair. The kingdom that sought ultimate power crumbled under the weight of what it had stolen. And so, the valley returned to nature, the wind whispering the lost stories of a people who had given everything, only to be consumed by those who could never understand the true power of sharing. And though their bodies were gone, their essence lingered in the land, waiting for a time when the world would learn that true strength is not in taking, but in giving.